So we've got a horizon 5 and we're going to remove the baffle, and we'll show the stages as we go along. Open the door. Obviously prior to this we've took the ash pan out, remove the fuel retainer from the front, then unscrew the knob from the outside of the riddle arm, then lift the central round riddle grate and manipulate the bar so it comes out the side of the stove. Set that one to one side. Lift the inside large grate, put that to one side. Then we are wiggling the right hand side brick out now. Take that out, put that to one side. Left hand side brick to remove. Then back bricks, right hand and then left hand. After that you're left with two 10mm bolts which go from the front of the baffle all the way through the stove. And I go around to the back of the stove. You can see the two bolts which protrude out of the back of the stove face. So once they're removed there'll be two threaded holes in that position. So are you going to unscrew that, Mark? So obviously the bolts are about 30mm long, so it takes quite a few turns. Between the baffle and the inside of the stove there's some fire cement which seals around the central hole, so we'll see that in a moment. As you can see, when the second bolt gets slackened off, the weight of the baffle will drop down. So you need to lift it, support it slightly while you're unscrewing it at the same time. So lift up the weight of the baffle whilst unbolting it. Okay, so that's essentially how the baffle comes out. And you can see the hole in the centre, which is the air inlet hole, and around it is fire cement to make an airtight seal. Also, that shows you the hole in the top where you gain access to the flue, and the front edge of this baffle, which is this part here, needs to go inside the stove on a little ledge which is slightly above the door. This little ledge here, the baffle sits where my finger is, which is above this here, before the bolts are tightened at the back. And that's the overall procedure of taking it out. Obviously replace everything in reverse fashion.